How do airplanes fly? Well, it is not how you think. When air meets airplane blades, it generates an upward force called lift. Objects less dense than air, such as helium balloons, can float easily, but heavier objects, like airplanes, need a force such as lift to fly. For an airplane, the lift comes from its wings. The very first airplanes use a tilted flat wing. When the air hits the wing, it would be deflected downwards. This generates an upward force because of Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Modern airplane wings do the same thing, but using a different method. When air hits the front of the wing, it splits into two different pathways. The top of the wing causes the air on top to move faster than the air on the bottom. This creates areas of high and low pressure. The plane wing is forced to move toward the area of low pressure. Wings create high wind speeds on top of the wing. High speeds create low pressure, and pressure differences cause the plane wing to rise. First, we'll see how wings create high wind speeds on top of the wing. Imagine a hose. When the water is flowing, the water moves through the hose at a constant speed. Imagine you pinch the hose. This creates a smaller opening that only a smaller amount of water can pass through at the same time. Because of this, in order to make all the water out on time, the water moves faster through the small opening. The same thing happens in airplane wings, when the wing pinches the air near the front so that it moves faster. You might be wondering how high speeds create lower pressure. Imagine this green section where particles move at normal speeds, and this red section where particles move faster. Here the particles accelerate when they reach a certain point. This causes them to naturally space out after that point. When we compare the distances, we can see the particles in the faster section are farther apart. Because there are less particles in the red area, it is an area of lower pressure. But how does the pressure difference cause the plane wing to rise? Well, particles move randomly. When there's more particles in a certain area, it moves to the area with less particles to make everything equal. When there is an object in between the areas of high and low pressure, the object moves along the gradient to the area of lower pressure. The same thing happens in airplane wings. This is what causes airplanes to fly.